No.
Warning. Case pricing is the gateway drug to pyro acquisition and accumulation syndrome, also known as PAAS. PAAS initially manifests itself by an ever-expanding stash despite increased lighting activity. Longer term, PAAS affliction will include the acquisition of more storage space, which in turn will create a reinforcing feedback loop for more acquisition and accumulation. Collateral symptoms will also include ever-increasing stacks of cardboard boxes. Presently, there is no known cure for PAAS. Traditional behavior modification techniques, like AA-type support groups, have proven remarkably unsuccessful. Instead of grouping PAAS sufferers seems to accelerate the problem behavior. Answers are still being sought, but the research to date does not look promising.
I can stop anytime I want. I just don't wanna.
So watch some fireworks.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Vermont Pyro Boys, or welcome for the very first time if you're just discovering us. Glad to have you. Before I start the video, I want to send a huge word of thanks to longtime subscriber, writer of excellent comments, Dennis Blasey, who sent a comment on my last stash video for my first wholesale purchase ever that was almost verbatim the voiceover you heard in that little introduction thing. That was hilarious, man. Thank you so much. Loved it. Because you know what? It's true. It's true. It's all true, guys. I am so guilty. I don't need more fireworks right now. I probably have enough for this year. I might have enough for 2 years. But you know what? I can't stop because I love fireworks so much. I see something I don't have, and I just want to get it. We're going to take a look at my second wholesale order pickup tonight in just a moment.
Cool.
And I want to tell you guys before I get started that I have another word of thanks. JAM7504, who I know you guys who've been watching for a while, you hear me shout him out a lot. Well, when he first reached out to me about communicating in reality as opposed to this magical world of social media here, one of the first things he said was, I'd like to invite you to participate in a superior wholesale order with me and my friends from Maine, the Bear Pond Pyros. He's with a great bunch of guys who have, extended some friendship to me beyond just him, and it was really great, and it was really nice to have them invite me on this Superior order, because of course Superior is my favorite fireworks company. So, without further ado, we're going to take a look at all this stuff. It's not in here. It's not in the little Pyro Den area. It's out there in the other room because I just can't fit it in here. Because, once again, it's a lot of stuff. So let's go out there and take a look at everything I got in my order from Superior. All right, guys. So we are out here in my family room in my basement, which is the only place I had space for this. If you look behind me over my shoulder there, you can kind of see the Christmas lights in my Pyro Den, but I'm really running out of room. Now, as you guys know, if you've been watching the channel for a while, Great American Fireworks Company and Superior Fireworks is hands down my favorite brand, followed closely by Bada Boom. So we're going to take a look at everything I got. I'm not going to go in the usual order of smallest to largest today because I think I'd like to go backwards just to mix it up a little. So let's start by taking a look at the canister shells, shall we? So I got 2 cases of canister shells. Now, unlike my Bada Boom order, I am not splitting this stuff really except for one case with the other fellow up here. I did split a couple things with JAM as I put this order together. But for canister shells, I got the heavy ordnance. Now this is a 12-pack, and you get 6 of them in a case. And I'm interested in checking these out because these shells look almost identical to the long gun shells, which I have shot already on this channel. So I'm pretty excited to have a bunch of those. We'll demo one, of course, and then I'll have a whole bunch more to do like comparisons and stuff with. And then the other canister kit, which I was possibly even more excited for, the Manhattan Project, This kit has tons of willows and just a lot of great effects. I'm super excited to try it out, and I'm super excited to cherry pick through my other two. It came packed 3 kits to the case, so that was pretty neat as well. And next up, we've got not my first, but my first 2 compound cakes. So I have never lit a compound cake before. These are both 2-cake compound cakes. If you look down here, you can see I have a case of the smaller one. Now that's a 200-gram compound cake, so it's 2 200-gram cakes. And then we've got this one in the middle here, the Compound V Gold Tails to Gold Willows, which is a 500-gram compound cake. And I'm already feeling a little sad that I only bought one of them, because at the wholesale price, I probably should have got 2, but I'm still trying to work on the budget and not go too overboard. So anyway, they're both compound V shape, as you can see. The green glitter mines to gold willows looks really beautiful, and the gold tails to gold willows also looks beautiful. And honestly, I have plans for both of them already. I mean, I got 4 of the 200 ones, so we'll do a demo, and then we might have some for some other stuff. But you guys know I've been talking about doing mini shows for you. So that's something that will definitely be involved in that. Next, we come to the 500-gram cakes that I picked out. I did pull one each of these out of the boxes so you can see the pretty wraps, because I like the pretty wraps, and I wanted to show you more than just cardboard boxes. But I got the Green Mountain Boys. Of course, this is Vermont, and I don't know how much you guys know about American history, but it was Ethan Allen and the Green Mountain Boys that really won the first major victory in the Revolutionary War back in the day against jolly old England. So, super stoked as a Vermonter and a proud one to see the Green Mountain Boys. And we've got 2 more 500-gram cakes that are kind of specialty cakes. Neon Cosmic Rain has some really sweet falling leaves. Light Trails, I don't even remember what it does. I know I really liked it, and I don't think I'm going to try and monkey around trying to find the performance right now. But you'll see it when the demo comes, so don't worry there. So, super happy for all of those. All 3 of them are 4-1 cases, so that means I have 4 of each. 1 to demo, and 3 more to play with, whether I'm using them for mini shows or a couple of other guys, I might trade stuff, or, I like to give stuff away too, because it's just my nature. So anyway, I've got plenty of those to play with now, and that's fantastic. And then we come to the cake assortments. Once again, just like with the last stash update, you guys know that I love doing demos. So I'm drawn into cake assortments because I get a lot of different stuff to demo for you guys. So for 500 grammers, I got the All-American Celebration, which features Route 66, Celebrate America, Hall of Fame, and Victory Day. And honestly, all 4 of those looked really good when I watched the demos of them on the Superior website. So very excited for those. And then up here, we've got a 350-gram cake assortment, Main Street, USA. Now, each one of these cakes is named after a kind of a significant city. Looks like probably kind of out in the Midwest-ish part of the country. I don't know. I don't know where those borders come and go. But you guys can figure that out on your own. But anyway, I have watched the company demo of these and private demos, and they all look really great. So I'm super excited to have those all to try myself as well. And then we come to the 500 grams that I split. I told you that I didn't split a lot. Well, I did do some splits with JAM, and I'm really happy that he was happy to do that with me, because I really wanted Celtic Thunder. This is a newer cake. It's one of the new for 2025 ones. 25 shots, a lot of green, a lot of gold strobe with the green going on behind it. Looks really nice for me. And I have plans for both of these already too. And then I've got Overwatch here. Now, JM just gave me this one. I offered to trade it for him because I really wanted to try it. It's a 500-gram zipper. It lasts a minute, but it's small for a zipper too, which I didn't know until I got it. And he just gave it to me. I wanted to trade him because I felt like he's being overly kind in the first place.
Thank you!
But he said he had extra and sent one my direction anyway. So thanks again, sir. Tell you what, that guy's awful nice. Anyway, moving on. I've got 2 cases of 200 grams that I split. If you look down below, you can see that says Statue of Liberty. And in fact, JM and I split an Industrial Revolution and a Statue of Liberty together. So I've got 6 of each. Industrial Revolution you've seen on the channel before. I love it. Definitely happy to have it. And Statue of Liberty is a new one for me. And I'm glad that he wanted to split that too. Looks like it's got a very nice red, white, and blue kind of performance. So really happy to try those out. You'll see Statue of Liberty in an individual demo coming up later this season. And then, can you hear me shuffling stuff around down here? Well, it's American Heartland. And I got a whole case of these babies. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about American Heartland. This is the cake that introduced me to the Great American Fireworks Company, and consequently Superior and SFX afterwards. At Green Mountain Fireworks in Alberg, Vermont, which is my home retail tent where I shop, I'm friends with the owners, I hang out, I help out when I can. I love that place. It's like my little home away from home. They have a deal where if you spend X amount of dollars, you get a free 200-gram cake. And the owner picked this one out and handed it to me one day. I would not have chosen this, honestly. I kind of think the wrap's a little boring. It's just orange with some script. And that didn't do a lot for me. But I took this cake home and I shot it. And it is just spectacular. I really love this cake. If you want to see the demo, you'll have to go back in the playlists and find it. But because I wanted to have 8 of them to do everything else I wanted with. So I bought a whole case. Super psyched. Great cake. 10 shots. All of them are fantastic. Just, hands down. If you get a chance to try anything from American Fireworks Company, there's your cake right there. So, enough said. I could keep going. I don't know. I'm going to shut up about it now, but I freaking love it. So anyway, moving on. We've got the Patriotic Medley. This is kind of like a cake assortment. It's 4 cake assortments packaged together in a case. So also perfect for me. Not shot any of these yet. The Battle Hymn of the Republic, Stars and Stripes Forever, and Star Spangled Banner. And I got 4 each of this little, shrink-wrapped assortment of 200-gram cakes. And looking at it, I see that it's 15 shots, 200 grams. Now, these guys over here are 16-shot, 200 grams. So I'm expecting similar sizes of breaks and kind of similar performances with all 3 of these. And then finally, we have the fountain. So, some of you might remember from my other stash video for Bada Boom, I had mentioned another fellow from my town had offered to split a lot of stuff case-wise with me, and that was able to help me finance getting even more. Well, when I first met him, he came to my retail tent looking for this specific fountain, the Amazing Fountain by Cutting Edge. So I had kind of tucked that away in my mind. I met this guy. He seemed pretty cool, seemed like a nice local pyro, and he really wanted the Amazing Fountain. And when I saw it on the Superior website as one of the few items that's not a Superior product, I actually texted him and I added this on specifically to split with him. Now that said, I'm excited to have it myself. This fountain was like the fountain to have about 2 years ago. Don't know if you guys remember that, but I'm super psyched. It's probably going to get demoed for one of them, and don't be surprised if this turns into my centerpiece on my Diwali fountain board this coming fall. So that is my wholesale pickup, but in addition to that, the Bear Pond Pyros, and specifically JM7504, and one of his, I'm presuming, best friends, Rich, have been incredibly gracious about kind of taking me into the fold and, not only answering my questions, but I think we appreciate the same kind of pyro together. We have a lot of similar interests in other things we've talked about together. And Rich was the one who brought me out the order when we met for me to pick this stuff up. And he brought me a very nice little bag of gifts. So let's take a look at that. So this is my goodie bag that the Bear Pond Pyros decided they would share as just kind of, I don't know, maybe kind of a thank you for me. But honestly, it was so nice of them to invite me in the first place. Man, I can't say enough. So let's take a look, because they put some really cool stuff in here. First off, we've got Zippy Kaye from SFX, which is another very cool cake from Superior. This is, it's not a zipper cake in that it goes back and forth, but it's a zipper cake in that it has the shots that go up and go zoop, zoop, like the little zipper novelties that you guys know I frickin' love. So I'm pretty excited to try that. And then if we look down in here some more, we've got 2 5-minute smoke bombs from Firehawk. I don't know if I've posted a lot about it or not, but my 2 boys, especially my older son, you know, the guys, you see them in the videos, they love smoke bombs. They love lighting them, and they love dancing around in the smoke and getting all stinky, and then me and their mother holler at them and tell them to go take a shower. But they love it. So this is something that Rich threw in specifically for the boys, which was really cool. And I really appreciate that in the gifts that people have given me in the last few weeks here, a lot of them have been thinking of the boys because you know what? They love their pyro too. And I'm really happy to nurture that. So in addition to these 5-minute smoke bombs, they also gave me 2 of these, the rack books. And I don't know what exactly this is, but there's 2 of them. And hopefully they're for something the kids can enjoy. But if you see, I think it's actually plans to build your own racks. And it's from Pyro Boom. And if you guys know, I love Pyro Boom, and I have a bunch of their stuff already, and I order my fuse from there, and I ask them questions when I need to as well. So big happy shout out for Pyro Boom. And let's see what else we got in here. We've got some Bear Pond Pyro swag. They got some really cool slaps. They gave me a whole big stack of them too. I did peek in here, and there's 2 different colors. That's really awesome. And there's also some nice Bear Pond Pyro koozies. So that is really cool too. I might have to actually replace my pencil can koozie with one of these because I think I like that a little better than what I got. And lastly, there's a couple little tiny cakes in here. So we got Louie Louie, which is, I think it's a 9-shot. Very nice little 200 grammer. And we've got woohoo, which is, of course, one of my favorite expressions. So this one's going to make you say woohoo as well. And this is another little 200-gram cake, too. So I'm not sure. I'll probably actually wind up demoing those someday. So anyway, there is all the stuff that I got on my superior order. So yes, I probably do suffer from PAAS. Because you know what? I've got all this and it's sitting out here and I haven't even put it away yet. But I'm already thinking about what I want to get next. I know you guys might be too. So, you know how it is. So, thank you for watching the Vermont Pyro Boys. Thank you for watching the stash video. Hope you guys liked it. I hope you are excited to see me light some of this stuff in the future. I know I'm excited to take it out and light it up. As always, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video. And if you just found the Vermont Pyro Boys, hit the subscribe button too, because we put up videos about every other day. I shoot a lot of demos, like I kept talking about, blah, 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 blah. I shoot a lot of demos, and I really enjoy sharing them with everybody. So it's a lot of fun for me, and it's really fun to hear what you guys think of stuff in the comments. And lastly,
if you feel like you suffer from PAAS, tell us your story. Leave a note in the comments, because one day we will find a cure. Until then,
I'm just going to buy me some more pyro, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you next time on the Vermont Pyro Boys. Woo!